Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Monday. I hope everyone had a great weekend. At this time, I need for you to take out your social studies, science, and health notebook. Go ahead and flip to your social studies section. We're going to take a few notes, and then there is an activity for you to do today. Our notes today are going to be about natural resources. We're going to be talking about natural resources. Yes, again, focus mainly in North Carolina, but also talking about the different types that can be found around the world as well. So with natural resources, let's go ahead and label our dates today with 10, 19, 20. It's October 19th. Okay, so natural resources, what we're going to talk about first is the definition of natural resources. So we're going to write definition. Okay, and a natural resource is anything we take from the environment and use. So there are some things called renewable resources and non-renewable. We're gonna talk about those tomorrow, but natural resources, just anything that we can take from the environment, whether it's living or non-living. So we are going to introduce two other words as well that you're going to use for social studies and for science this year. The first one is going to be biotic, and that's just going to be living, so a living resource. The other one we're going to talk about is abiotic, and that, just a very short definition, is going to be non-living, so something that does not have a life to it. Okay, so underneath these, I'm going to scroll down just a little bit. We are going to talk about three different categories right now. The first resources that we're going to talk about is going to be living. Then we're going to talk about some water resources. And then some energy. Okay, so these are some natural resources that we get, again, from our environment. Yes, in North Carolina, but also throughout the world as well. All right? So some living resources that we have are fruits, and going hand in hand with fruits is going to be our vegetables. Other living ones are going to be animals. And plants. Okay, and we're going to stop there right now with the living resources. Let's go and talk about some water ones. So these are all going to be living resources. There are some more, okay, but with your activity, you are going to be sorting these, so I don't want to give everything away, okay? So living, again, is going to be something that lives and grows, and then the water and energy are going to be consistent of our abiotic, our non-living resources, because they don't have a life to them. So with water resources, that can be anything from oceans to a small stream that's behind your house, maybe some rivers, and then some lakes. Okay, there are some other water resources, but again, I don't want to give everything away. We're going to talk about these more again tomorrow, but this is just an example of some water resources that we can use. Moving on into energy, oil is going to be a big thing for energy. We also have wood. We can burn things to get energy. Wind energy, so if you've ever seen those really big white windmills, more so in like the Midwest, those are to get energy. And then also we have sun energy, so that's solar power. Okay, lots of people have solar power on their houses. They have those solar panels in order to heat their houses. My neighbor has some solar panels as well. He just got some in last year. All right, boys and girls, so after these notes are in your notebooks, there is an activity for you under Google Classroom, under your social studies, Google Classroom. So go ahead and complete that and let me know if you have any questions.